Yeah, we got you now. Okay. Yeah, we can hear you. Oh, the one got a little air here in this 3-car pack coming into turn number 1. Yeah, see that right up ahead there? Another car just merging onto the track now into turn 1 to make this a 3-car pack, the number 99. Oh, we're wrecking.
Oh.
Thanks. A lot of contact here. the 2x2 here coming into turns 3 and 4. We'll see how well they can hold this. Looks like that inside line is a little more put together. They're able to clear that 44 on the 1 off the top side. And the 44 trying to get back together. That 17's waiting for a push up on the top. Maybe even 4. They're really racing each other hard here. Trying to, yeah, really trying to push the limits of these cars, seeing what moves are possible and not. lots of contact.
To a clean stop in the box in about 15 seconds. No, he just takes fuel. So even quicker.
38 car hard into the inside wall off of the nose of the 44 in the pack. It's gonna keep it straight though.
So that's something to fix. We're trying for another car, so I don't know what's up with that. 38, did you hit the thing? If you guys don't hit the red box, it's not right. I think a lot of cars are in fuel.
We just had 3 cars come in.
There was 45 out of fuel. Down. One car able to execute his pit stop.
So our current, sorry, go ahead. I'm just gonna read off our lap times here. The current fastest time is looking at a 47.383. Not too far behind him with a 47.5 is Glass, and Happy with a 47.6. So times are pretty close together. I think if we get everybody in a pack, start drafting and working together, we can make those a little bit quicker.
Yeah, they're close together. It seems like there's a big fall between second and third. From there on back, it's really close. Tyrone, you can definitely tell safety for he's really all the way down. Looks like he's on the right. But as it stands, those pit stops move for everyone. So really close.
We got this 99 car out on the track pushing with the 44. They're making some ground up on this 24 and 45. We're going to see a little bit of a pack here down the back straightaway. Type 1 for this first pack, not too far behind. Pack with 5 cars. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I noticed that. Pretty impressive.
I think that's what he's trying to test
So far, so good. They're looking at 3 wide in that second row. Looks like they got it all sorted back out. The 22 sticks to the high side with his 1 in the 38. Gonna make up some pretty decent ground on the back straightaway. No, he's looking to the outside again. Looking at 3 wide. Yeah, if you're going to that high side, you might want to find a driver that's good at pushing or good at, staying in the line and taking a push, because if you don't have that organization like the bottom line has, you're just going to fall right off.
27 laps, which would be all you need to make the final stage. He's still winning. So it seems like this Daytona is very well made up for the fuel. If we do not have a gun, but what's up? At least
A lot of contact up front. Every single car bumper to bumper. I think you're right. He's going for lap times now instead of drafting practice. Oh. With 4 minutes and 30 seconds and counting, Sonic is still at the top of the leaderboard with that 47.383. Yeah.
So that's why it's so important to be practicing pit stops. Take you from the favorite to quickly out.
This 38 might be out of fuel. 99 is down pit road. The only pack I'm currently seeing is the 14, the 45, and the 71. Or sorry, 31. Yeah. Gotta pick up that car here. Hmm.
The interviewing or what?
Down here with Jay. Uh, so you were here yesterday for yesterday's test. Did you learn anything from today that you didn't notice yesterday or anything like that?
Um, I I learned a lot. Um, I kind of figured out the strategy in track racing,
So,
and
my bad. Tyrone was able to stretch the full 27 laps, which is the length of the third stage of the 500. He was able to stretch that on one gas tank, one tank of fuel. So does that, knowing that it's possible, does that change your outlook on the race and how you will strategize?
um, not really. I feel like most of the field is probably gonna still pit like at least 2 or 3 times. Um, I don't really know, but that's pretty much it.
Fair enough. So I'm not quite sure what team you're on. Let me check.
Asphalt
Asphalt
Motorsports.
Motorsports. Your teammates weren't here, as far as I know. The 97 and Loki. I don't know who the other one is. I gotta figure this stuff out. But have you talked to them at all? And do you guys have any plan for this race?
Not yet, but in the future we probably will. And yeah,
All right, good to know. Thank you for the interview.
welcome.
All right. Well, I had noticed you in quite a lot of packs there. You were there for most of the big ones. How do you think your car was handling? Do you think you guys are going to make any kind of adjustments before we get into the big races here coming up?
Probably not. I'm pretty happy the car got the fastest lap time out there out of all. Pretty happy that everyone was driving phenomenally. I don't think we're gonna make any changes to the car though.
All right, that's good to hear. Everybody else's driving style. Do you think you feel comfortable around certain drivers? Do you think you're going to work well with certain drivers out there on the track that you race with today?
Yeah, everyone was pretty well kept together. No one was causing anything out of pocket. But I think we can work. Me and my other teammate, other Boo brothers, can work well, pretty good with the other people around.
All right, that's all I got. If 47 has any questions, I'm not sure if he
Yeah,
does
I
or
do.
not, but
So
okay.
yesterday it was announced that you guys and the 21, not the 21 car, crap, who was it? The 17 car had a technical alliance. Obviously, this was your first official practice session with the 17 since that's been announced. Good with them, and you guys think that you guys are going to be able to help each other have some success in this race.
Definitely, he was one of the people out there that was doing really well with the keeping the pack together and stuff. And I noticed him, me, and the 45 of Joey were all keeping together. It was pretty good.
All right, thank you for the interview.
No problem.
All right. So looking back previously on what 47 had mentioned about the fuel, Tyrone stretched it that entire final stage, or what would be during the 500. Do you think fuel strategy is going to come big into play come the big race?
I think fuel strategy is always definitely an option on the table. I think it definitely depends on how the race is going to go. If it's going to be a fest, more of a green flag run, it's definitely going to be very interesting. I think it's also going to come down to like sort of like allegiances between drivers. I could definitely see like a few little groups of cars just sort of like grouping up and like starting to save together, pushing each other. I could definitely see that coming into play. And this race could definitely come down to fuel mileage, I think.
So I noticed earlier I hopped into a car tire wear and stuff. Do you think that's going to be as big of an issue as the fuel is going to be? Are you guys going to have to pit for tires, you think?
I don't think tire is going to be much of an issue this race. I didn't really experience many changes between the runs I ran. I don't think it should be too much of an issue, but I could be completely wrong. There might be a package change right before the 500. So, but from what I know right now, tire wear shouldn't be that big of an issue. I don't think.
Okay, that's all I got.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you for the interview. Okay.
My bad, I was completely muted that entire time. To round things off, go through the lap times a little bit. For the first about 15 minutes, the fastest cars were pretty much ahead, the top two, by about 7/10 of a second. Obviously, that's closed up. I think that goes to show that people were saving and just kind of racing around to try to experiment with the package. But yeah, 47 twos. Pretty much 47s. Yeah, 47s across the board. So, gonna be a very even field. I think anybody can win this race. What do you think, Unscripted?
Yeah, I really think it's anybody's game, judging by all those packs, how quickly those cars can move around and change lanes. Um, I think really, no matter what, everybody's gonna have a chance.
I agree with that. But that's gonna do it for this. Thank you to everyone who showed up, and we'll see you guys later.